Hi guys. Hi, good morning. It's not morning here, is it? No, it's 12. But good morning. Good morning guys. If you're new here, my name is Teji. Please subscribe. Please get me to 6,000 subscribers. If you're not new here, thank you for always watching my videos. I want to be Gen Z so bad. It's now anyway. I just came from my breakfast date and I've tried to take some time because I wanna be put together. I don't wanna blush in this vlog because the last time I did that it went. So yeah, the reason why I'm recording is because someone told me to share my experience about dating here in America, just because they want to see the difference with dating back in Kenya. And one of the things I said was that here dating is just dating, and in Kenya dating is a full-blown relationship. But the other thing here is, it's not that you won't get men who just want to have sex and they don't want to build anything serious with you. They are there. But the good thing here, they won't go to the extreme of always taking you out on dates. A man who just wants to have... People here are so upfront. If that's all they want, they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you, so I like you, I find you attractive, this is what I want to do. And if you say no, then it's a no. Like, if it's not for you, it's fine. It's fine. And I remember at first when I came here, because I was told there's this dating app called Bumble, that like the people are telling me Tinder is no longer a thing, that I should join Bumble. And the first few guys I got on Bumble were like, so can you come to my house? You look sexy, da 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 da. And I was like, chill. There's no way I'm gonna run away from men like you in Kenya and come and deal with the same men here. You get me? So it's not like all the men will take you out on dates to just get to know you. That there are men who will just wanna fuck and they're gonna say it up front and they're going to go with whatever answer you give them. If you tell them that's what you also want, then it's a good deal. If you say that's not what you're looking for something serious, they're gonna leave. Like, they're not going to pretend to date you just for, you know. So yeah. So this guy, from the word go, he was like, can I take you out for coffee? And that was my first like real date to ever go. Like, I've never had a man genuinely ask to take me out just to get to know me. So that was my first time and it was so special. And that's why I was blushing so hard because it was just like, oh my god, just like in the movies. But now I've gone to a couple of dates with him and he's so special. Like, he's such a nice guy. And every time we spend time together, I get to know something more about him and I get to express things about me. I get to, like, we just get to keep knowing each other more. So he took me to this breakfast place. It's his favorite restaurant to go for breakfast. They close at 2 p.m. So he was telling me every time he doesn't feel like cooking breakfast or preparing his own meals, and because he doesn't work on Fridays, so he's like, he loves going to that place. So he's like, I want to take you to my favorite breakfast place. I was like, cool. And we get there, and for some reason he lets me pick what I want from the menu. Like, you're expecting me to know what I want. I'm just always telling the waiter or the waitress I'll have what he's having. Like, I trust him because he's, I don't want to say a chef, but he's a really good cook. So I trust his palate. I'm like, if you like it, then I'm definitely gonna like it. So we had what was it? I don't know what the name was, but it was basically potatoes, chopped potatoes, not chopped, like, should I say chopped? Because they were in cube form. They'd been cut in cubes form and they were so spicy. I don't know what they'd been cooked in, and they were mixed with bacon. And they come a mixture of bacon, potatoes, and cheese and eggs, but you get to choose how you want your eggs to be made. I chose scrambled, he chose runny eggs. And then there was coffee, and there was lemon water. That's all. You could also choose other things, but I was just basically choosing what he's choosing because I'm not about to embarrass myself in a new restaurant. But it was so fun. We left. There's a reason why I was telling you this story. So see, we had planned yesterday. No, he actually asked me out on Wednesday. He asked me on Wednesday if I'd want to go out today on Friday, and I said yes. And then I wake up in the morning because he had said we have to go there. We will leave by 9. I wake up in the morning. I wanted to even do my makeup. Like I wanted to look cute because he's only seen me in makeup once, and I want to show him I'm still that bitch. Like I still have it in me. But God was like, no, you're still going with your real face. This is my real face. So I woke up so early, but I was just like replying my YouTube comments and everything. And then at around 7, I'm telling myself, let me go shower so that I can do my makeup. And then he texts me at 7, and he tells me, he's like, so I lost my card, and I've been paying with Apple Pay. I've been using Apple Pay, but this restaurant I've just called and confirmed, and they've said they don't allow Apple Pay. So I read that message, and already with the Kenyan mentality I have, I'm just like, I hope this man is not about to ask me to pay for that meal. Like already nishakwa defensive in my head. I'm just like, hey, red flag, coming. I was just like, if this man asks me to cater for the bill, like first of all, we are not going for the date, and I'm gonna cut him off. I don't know why. Like that, it felt like a plot. It felt like I've had this before. Okay, I have so many things to unlearn, my God. So me, I'm there, I'm just replying. I'm like, oh, sorry. I'm sorry you lost your card. It's no pressure. We don't have to go. Like, I'm already canceling. In my head, I'm just like, hey, still Asma, by the way. And then he's like, no, we have to go. I told you we are going, and we are going. I was just waiting. Bakadi nikasema, hey, Miss Yogi, I'm gonna wait. I waited. It got to 8. It got to 8:30. And we were supposed to leave by 9. So I was just telling myself, okay, let me just shower. And then let me just shower and be like, nikwe nime shower. If things go south, I'll just tell him at an end gym or something. So I went to shower at around 8:30. I come back and I get a text from him. I think it was around 8:50, and he's like, I'm downstairs, like I'm outside. Come out whenever you're ready. I'm like, wait, what? Imagine kasingekuwa nimeoga na alikuwa hapo nje. He was literally outside. I was like, oh my God, give me a few minutes. I was just doing everything. Oh my God, where are my clothes? Lotioned up myself. I'm like, I thought, like, I had already thought, like, this is the Kenyan mentality. Like, I had the Kenyan mentality that this man has already started giving me excuses. This is not gonna work. This man is just, I knew he was too good to be true. Already nilikuwa nishaanza kujiconvince hizo vitu zote. Only to find out he was actually being honest about losing his card. He just hasn't gotten the time to go to the bank because he doesn't want to freeze his account. And to apply for a new card, he has to freeze his account for a while. So he was like, I have to get it sorted. I've just not gotten around to do it. I need to unlearn that. I need to unlearn. Like, here, when someone tells you something, that is what it is. It's not anything deeper than that. It's not like I don't have to overthink. If they say this is how I'm feeling, that is how they're feeling. Most times. Or at least with this guy. I don't know. Maybe it's not for every man, but at least with the people I have met, when they say this is it, this is it. And that has just showed me that I need to unlearn my communication. I need to say, when I say no, my no should actually be a no. And when I say yes, my yes should be a yes. Because this man, when he was like, I said we are going on a breakfast date, and we are going on a breakfast date. Like, there's no way we are canceling. I have to find a way. And he found a way. And we were supposed to leave by 9, and he was here by like 8:50. I was so impressed. And I love that my ever since I came here, my standards just keep rising every day. It's like, now I just know if I'm gonna be seeing a man, he's going to be catering for everything. And if you can't cater for everything, baby, there's someone else who can. What one man can't do, another man will do it in a second. Because I'm the prize. Good morning, guys. Good morning from me in my city where I live alone. Every time I start vlogging, I get why you guys think I live alone here, or I don't know, it's weird. But today's on Sunday, so today's on Sunday. The last time I vlogged was on Friday after the date, and then I did not go to the gym. Told myself that I could take a break, which ended up being 2 days break, because even Saturday I did not do anything. Literally, I did not work out. I did not leave my room. I only left to go and buy pizza. That's what I ate yesterday. So I'm the type of girl who loves being so productive. It's like I attach my value on the things I've been able to achieve at the end of the day. And it's kind of toxic too, because when I rest, I feel guilty and unproductive, which should not be the case. So I just told myself that I'm gonna take a break, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it, and I'm not going to feel bad that like, I took an intentional break where I'm not doing anything. I'm not cooking, I'm not working out, I'm not thinking, I'm not doing even movies I was watching, I go to a preaching, and then I sleep, I wake up. It's just been 2 days of doing nothing. And I love it. I feel like now I'm energetic enough to vlog for you guys. Yeah, so I think I'm a workaholic. It could actually be a thing, but I'm working on it because it's definitely not healthy. I don't want to burn out. So I'm going to church. I'm on my way to church, and I want to call one of my friends, because most of my friends who are working, Sunday is the best time to call them because of the time difference. At least on Sunday, you're sure, no matter the time, you're gonna get someone to talk to. But during the weekdays, probably just my parents, because they'll make time even if they're doing whatever. So today's word is gonna come from what I learned from church. I have words, but I can give them to you during the week. Today's word is gonna come from what I learned from church. And yeah, can't wait to go. After church, I'm going to work out today. And I don't know if no, I'm not, because I've been having this thing, this car. I've been having this thing where every time I go to the mirror, I look at myself and I'm like, I'm actually losing weight. Like, I can see it. I can see myself. Like, I can see the difference. But then I'm just telling myself, Terry, you're being delusional. Like, you cannot lose weight in a week. So I've been going back and forth with my thoughts. And then today, after I took a shower, I was like, there's these shorts that I bought from Toy, and they were a bit too tight when I tried them on, but I was like, I'm gonna lose weight at some point and they're gonna fit me. Tell me why I've put them on today and they fit so perfectly. Hadi kuna space kwa waist. And I was like, I was not tripping. I've actually started losing weight. Like, it's crazy. That short fit me so perfectly. Like, mpaka iko na space, bro. Summer is about to be lit. Guy, my birthday month, I'm going to be outside. I'm definitely going to be outside. Like, it has given me so much motivation to go and work out. And people have started giving me advice, sijui stop drinking soda, sijui stop eating the food you're eating, sijui, babes, let me tell you something. First of all, I'm not even trying to be skinny. I love myself as a plus size, and the lowest I want to go is a size 12. Every time I've gotten to a size 10, I end up feeling like I'm not myself. I end up feeling like I need to gain weight. But when I came here, I was a size 14. When I get to size 14, it's kind of like, oh, no. I start missing to wear clothes that are revealing. And you know, when you're a bit too thick, revealing clothes are like 10 times revealing on you. And I don't like that. I don't like that limitation. So I was just like, no. My perfect size is a size 12, and I feel like I'm almost there. So I'm not trying to lose weight to like a certain, like, my whole goal is to be thick enough for myself, but not too, like, mi sijui ndawaelezeaje, but just know I'm not trying to lose weight the ideal way. So please don't come advising me on how to work out or on what to do, on like I'm not even working out because I want to work out. It's because I really have nothing else to do, and I want to look sexy on my birthday. That's it. That's my whole goal. I am not a gym rat. I don't need a nutritionist. I'm just living life. Like, not everything should have a strategy, baby. I'm in such a free space. Not everything needs a strategy. But then I notice hakuna jua ya US. But the weather is nice. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's like a good weather. I love it. So ndataongea hivi alafu nikose time ya kupigia rafiki yangu. Let me leave you guys. I will talk to you nikitoka church when I'm giving you guys the word. Hi guys, so I'm back home. I wanted to give you guys the word on my way back, but it started drizzling and I was like, oh, I have to rush back home. So yeah, y'all gonna have to get the word when I'm here. So it was a really nice service. It was such a awakening. It was by the way, my nails are out. It was an awakening for me. The preacher was preaching from Genesis chapter 12. Was it 12 or 19? He had both verses, so I'm not sure which one he started with, but it was basically the story of Abraham, but when he was still Abram, and God told him, get out of your country, leave your father's house and go to the land that I will show you, and I will bless you, and I'll make your name great, and I'll bless those who bless you, and I will curse those who curse you. So he had that word from God, and the preaching was just more of, sometimes we tend to partially obey God because we only want to obey the part that seems easy. Like, we're just comfortable with what we are comfortable with. We don't go extreme to what exactly God says, because Abraham was told, leave your father's house and leave your country. He was only told to go with his family, like his wife, him and his wife and his cattle, but he carried his father and he went also with his nephew. And the thing is, if you partially obey God, that is also like, obeying God is obeying God fully. There's no, but I did this part, ni part tu ilinishinda. That is still disobedience to God. So what partial obedience will do for you, it will delay your blessings. Because when God has said something on your life, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. God said, I have plans for you, plans that I knew before you were born. Like when you were conceived, before you were even conceived, God had plans for you. It's you who decides when those plans come to pass. So when Abraham left with his father and his nephew, there was always chaos in their journey, and they get to this land called, is it Herom or Horam? I forget these names, but they get to that land, and that was, I think they were getting so much, what is it called, not obstacles, but there was so much chaos, so much fighting. There, people were getting into disagreements, and then Abraham left. He left with Lot. He left that land, and his father's name is Terah. And the preacher was just telling us the meaning behind Terah is delay. So you might be thinking that person that you're holding on to is meant to be there in your life for the long run. But if God tells you to leave people, you better leave them, because they're going to delay your blessings. Like, it's going to be painful and it's going to hurt. You're human. Imagine being told to leave your father. It doesn't make sense. But if God says leave them for me to bless you, until you actually leave them, he's not going to bless you. So he left with Lot, who he was still not supposed to live with. They still went on the journey looking for because God did not say this is the land. He just said, go to the land that I will show you. So they're walking. Abraham is like, is it here? Is it here? He's still looking like, is this where you meant? Until they started getting into disagreements, like his workers and Lot's workers started getting into conflict. And Abraham was just like, you know what? You pick a land that you want to go with. You go that way, mini and Njengine, like, let's just part ways. This is not working. And Lot, like most of us do, judged with the eyes. He looked and he was like, well, this side kuna mountains. That means we're going to have to work extra hard to grow food there. And this side is green grass, everything is green, water is flowing, things look nice. So Lot chose where things looked nice and simple and easy, like most of us do. And Abraham had to go to the mountains where things were hard. They had to start from scratch. They had to move rocks. They had to dig and start planting again and dig to find water. They had to work hard for their blessings, but that's where he went. And then the story also shows Lot being there. That is the land that ended up being Sodom and Gomorrah. And it's like the scene in that city, the immoralities were so much that it pissed God, it annoyed God, and God came. Literally, God came. God came with two other men, and they were going to destroy that land. And they met Lot, and Lot was told to leave because he was still found righteous even among those that like evil people. Lot was told to leave the next day because God was going to destroy that land. And the preaching was also saying that sometimes you are righteous, sometimes you're trying to do good, sometimes you're seeking God's heart, but you're surrounded by people who are not. You're surrounded by people who dwell in sin and evil, and they love it. So God tells Lot to leave, and he packs up his things, he gets everyone, and as they are leaving, the wife looks back and turns into a pillar of salt. And the preacher was also saying that sometimes we look back at the life that God is telling you. God may be telling you, live this life and start a new life that I'm showing you. But then you look back, you're like, but things were good back then. But these people were also nice to me at some point. But, God is telling you, endambele, like, go to the ladder, go, like, just don't look back, and you're busy looking back. Looking back is also going to stop you from your blessing, because now she turned into a pillar of salt, and her life ended there. And about Abraham, he kept going through all these obstacles until he finally obeyed God's obedience, which was leave everything behind and just go with what I'm going to show you. And then God promised to bless him with a great nation, right? So they get to this place. Abraham and his wife are old. The wife is like, okay, this is the blessing you are given, but hey, kule nimefika, niko menopause. So I think we just have to take matters to our own hands. And he's like, the wife was like, Sarah was like, I want you to take my maid and have a son with her. So they did that. That was just to show that God will allow you to, because we are humans and we've been given permission of our, like, we are not forced to do anything. God will tell you what to do, but he cannot force you to do it. You have to actually choose to do it. So they tried to make a son. They got the son. God let them have it. But the thing is, the blessings were not going to come through something that you're forcing on your own. Like, just because God promised you something doesn't mean you're going to force when it happens. Just because God promised you success doesn't mean you can forge your way into success. If God promised you long life, you cannot forge you cannot forge it. You just have to let God do things in his own way. You're gonna try and get the success in a fast way, and God is going to let you experience it, and then he's gonna take it away. Then you're gonna know that in the end his plans work. Like, nothing you do will ever force God's hand. So that was just an awakening for me. I have learned so much. I've learned that, first of all, partial obedience is still disobedience. So when God tells you something, you do it exactly how he said it. Otherwise, you are the one delaying your blessings. You're here saying, I'm waiting on God. I've been waiting on God. Have you really? Or have you been trying to do things your own way and as forcing God to make it happen? That was one of the teachings I got. Another one was what was the other one? Oh, when God decides to take you from one situation to another and he tells you not to look back, you cannot look back, because looking back will mean that is the life you want, and if he's destroying that life, you're gonna be destroyed together with what he's destroying. So if God tells you live this life and start a new one, you have to start a new one. However way it looks like, just do it. And that God will always bless you. His blessings are sufficient, and if he spoke a blessing in your life before you were conceived, you cannot fumble your blessings. You really can't. You can delay them, but you cannot fumble your blessings. You cannot fumble your blessings. Let me tell you today, you cannot fumble your blessings, because your blessings are connected to other people's blessings. Like, Abraham tried to maneuver this way, but he was meant to be a father of a great nation. And in the end, the nation had to come through him. Whether he takes years to follow what God said, the nation had to come through Abraham. And in the end, he is still the father of a great nation. If God wants you to start a business, that business is gonna need employees, and there are people who are somewhere waiting for you to start that business for them to get a job. So just know, you might try and escape it, you might try and delay it, you might try and be like, can I really do it? You might try and doubt yourself. But if God has people waiting for your blessing, for you to bless them, you're gonna have to do it. One way or another, it's gonna have to come to pass. But the delay is up to you. God will not delay your blessings just because, no. The delay is up to you. If he tells you something, will you do it? And will you do it completely? Will you do it exactly how he tells you? And will you look back to the life you lived? Will you look back to how things were? Will you look back, or will you keep going forward? You get me? It's those kinds of preachings that just make you evaluate your life and evaluate what what if I'm still holding on to this and it's the one delaying my blessings? Like that today, I'm just, like nimeachwa na maswali. I'm just Anyway, that's the word for today, guys. Evaluate the people around you. Evaluate your decisions. Make sure they are aligning with God, and when God speaks to you, be brave enough to do exactly what He says.
Drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. 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 Listen, you've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me one fix. You know that's my assistant. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different. I see. By your heart, I see. Come, baby, come, try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, love? Too many twists and turns, yeah. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Baby, call me, I too fry, I get burned, yeah. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan heat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, but yeah, she just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, dance and tease. You cool like the Highland breeze. You know what you want and need. Bend over, hug up and squeeze. You used to say you didn't know love. I used to say you need to grow up. I know you know. Say you want to get up, go. And I know, you know. You want wine fast and you wine slow. Remember the first night when you get freaky, when you get naughty. Before that we a chill with Noel and party, a dance and party. Yeah, your body was so clean. You did a weird Versace. Back it up high, you look right. Your body drive me, oh God. Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan heat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. 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 Dance and tease, man. Now you want to run like a nothing. I think that's for me and have my head stiff. Yeah. No fair, no cares. Because too many times you said yes and it never go nowhere. Yeah, I see. Why your heart's I see. Come baby, come try me. Everybody run by me, yeah. Look how you twist and turn, yeah. Look how you twist and turn, yeah. Baby, I have murder, twist and turn, yeah.
Dirty baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. Did I see? No, 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? Hey.
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must've changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one to see my type. Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing, no. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Guys, here's my dinner. I'm having pasta and chicken. It looks so good. Leo hata before tuongee. Let me just Yep. Wow. Wow. This is so good. Well, chakula ni tamu, bro. The chicken. The way food makes me happy, I would rather live in the gym and not see results, but I have to eat what I want to eat. This is therapy for me. This is therapy. This feels like wow. Wow. Why chakula ni tamu? Wow. I feel like eating my own homemade meal makes me feel at home here. Like everything else could be new to me, but just because I eat food that I've made the way I would have made it in Kenya, it solidifies everything for me. Anyway, I wanted to close this vlog. Wow. I wanted to close this vlog and edit it so that you can get it tomorrow, because I knew taking that break would cost me and y'all have been on my neck. So let me just edit and give you guys a vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Guys, we're still on the road to 6K. Rada. Get me to 6K, guys. Get me to 6K. I can't wait. I know after 6K and then I'll start to get me to 7K. My whole end goal is to get 10K. Not even by this year, by next month. By the end of the year, I want to be like 20K. This is the thing. I'm not working on my terms. I'm working on God's terms. And with God, anything is possible. That's why I'm just aiming high. But if you love my content, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next vlog. Mwah! Guys, my phone is charging. That's why there's this angle. So I was going to the washroom after I was done eating, and guess what I find in the bin? Someone, because people have been moving out of this place. People have been moving out. I found a mirror. It's slightly broken here, but it's perfect. And it's so like, oh my god, I can have a mirror in my room now. This felt like God was giving me, because I saw it. I had seen it before Vlinil talk at gym, but then I was like, nah. And then I come back and then I sit and I'm like, if it's not broken, then I'll take it. And then I find like it's cracked, but it's still intact. Where will I put it? I need to put it somewhere safe. Nikona Kio, I say no more using bathroom mirror. Only if I have to though. Only if I have to.